Welcome everyone to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we are getting urgent messages from your spirit team. So all the decks we'll be using today are about guides. We have angel decks, spirit guide decks, animal spirit, ancestor decks, guardian decks. So we have all these different members of your spirit team that will be present today to speak a message that they need you to hear, something considered urgent. So we're going to draw a card together so you can use your intuition. Spirit, what message do you have for group number 1? Here is the card for group number 1. Spirit, what message do you need group number 2 to hear today? Group number 2, oh God, it's blue so far. Which makes sense. Blue is the color of communication and messages are coming through today for you. What message do you need group number 3 to hear right now? So here are our 3 groups. I will zoom in a bit. So use your intuition and see which feather is calling to you. You can pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. You chose this feather here. You know what? I think this personally might be my group. I was trying not to say this in the intro and save it for your reading, but literally today I found a blue jay feather. This is a blue jay. And I had a very special moment when I found my first blue jay feather ever. So this feather today is what prompted this reading and what prompted me to use this deck first today for the pick a card portion. So I just think that's very interesting here that we have that. So I think this is my reading too. But anyways, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to your guides, to my guides for assisting with the reading today. Spirit team, guides for group number 1. What messages do you have today? So clearly you're attracted to the blue jay feather, whether or not you knew it was a blue jay. Depending on where you live in the world, you might see these birds around. So the message on the card for the blue jay is the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Ooh, so far it seems like your spirit team maybe asking you to really step up and use those skills and talents. Maybe some of you guys have been studying a lot, working on yourself a lot, whatever it is. I feel like it's time to really continue learning, to continue growing, and to also put action into whatever this is. Oh, hi, Emmy. Pet my cat for a second. You always show up. Okay, let's get some more cards and see what messages, what urgent message, what messages do you have for group number 1. Card number 6, the twins, conscious connections. Card number 6 in the tarot is the lovers, and I feel like this is really connected to that. We have Gemini energy coming through as well. Again, we're going to draw more cards and see what this message is. What message do you have for group number 1? What does group number 1 need to hear at this time? Oh, card number 38. It's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Okay, so yeah, your spirit team wants you to know that they're always there with you, always. And whenever you're feeling lost or unsure, ask for signs. The first time I ever got a blue jay feather, when I said that was special to me, I was literally just walking and I was like, I'd like to find a feather today. And a feather fell out of nowhere. There's no trees right there. I didn't see any birds. And the feather that fell was this blue jay. And now, I look for signs like through birds, and I know my spirit team talks to me that way. And sometimes when I'm on my walks, I ask a question, and something, and when I see, and like all of a sudden I'll see a blue jay, and I'm like, okay, that means yes, So the universe will speak, your spirit team will speak back to you in signs and symbols. Maybe like me, it's through birds or nature, but it could be through seeing numbers, synchronicities, or you just get some ideas in your head. A great time to ask for guidance is right when you wake up, because your mind is really clear and you're able to really get those downloads and the intuition. So if you have a lot going on, you can also ask before you go to bed and get dreams and really pay attention to your dream state. But no matter what it is, it's always, your spirit team wants you to know they're always there, always. And if you need help, you want guidance, it's okay to ask them. Oh my gosh, Emmy. What messages do you have for group number 1? Card number 36, another chance to be, reclamation, second chances, rebirth, emotional healing. I feel like there is some connection here with this card. It's so blue. Then we have the blue jay. You're attracted to that blue feather. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Another chance to be. Maybe there's something that you guys have wanted to do, and maybe in the past it didn't work out. And now, spirits, the time is right now. The time is right to go after your goals, to have that, rebirth, to heal, to move on, to move forward, to speak your truth. All this blue is really throat chakra work. And look, there is some like light language, I think it's considered light language on her throat right there. So language, speaking your truth, healing. The time, it's never too late. You didn't miss your chance. It's time to go after your dreams, to reclaim your life. I feel like you guys are about to have like a phoenix rising type moment here. There could be some healing from a past connection with someone. And now there could be a second chance to love. That could be a message for some of you. What message do you have for group number 1? Oh, wow. Yeah, we have the card Angels Watching Over You, number 14, but it came out in reverse with the keywords deserted, alone, neglected, discouraged. Your spirit team really wants you to know that you are not alone. It may feel that way right now. You might feel like you don't have a lot of connection here. You don't have a lot of support. But the truth is your spirit team is always with you, and they're always guiding you, and they're always protecting you. And they don't want you to be discouraged and give up on your dreams, give up on relationships, give up on yourself. It's time, you are healing, and there is a second chance, a reclamation, another chance to be, a rebirth here for you. They want you to know you are supported, you are protected, you're loved. And they want to encourage you to keep going on. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Is that card in frame? Okay, I'm just standing up for a second. We're going to, because I was showing that feather. That's right. Move it all over. What message do you have for group number 1, Spirit? This card wants to come. Pel, light your fire. Yes, you're being called to follow your passions. To follow that light within, follow your dreams. Oh, I thought we were all the way zoomed out, but we weren't. Oh, okay, that makes sense why. That wasn't fitting. Sorry, group number one. You guys are always the first one, obviously, that I do that I read for. We're gonna push these up for you now, because we're gonna get more cards. We have more decks here. That made a huge difference. Oh, I feel like there's like symbolism in that, message in that itself. It's time to expand your world. It's time to expand your consciousness. It's time to follow your passions, to get out there, go after it. It's not too late. Now I have this big super deck here. We're going to split it in two and grab a card from each. Okay. What message do you have? Sacred plan. This is all part of your plan, your path. Everything is working out for you, not to you. And this is a part of your path to reignite the fire, reignite the passion in your life, to have this rebirth. And you are divinely guided, you are divinely protected, you are divinely supported, always. But you definitely have that energy around you right now. Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. Wow, so you guys may be Christian, even not. The energy of Jesus is definitely around you right now. But you're being called to serve. And also by stepping up, by following your passions, you're serving others. By being you, you're serving others. And I feel like you're really being called to embrace that. Yes. If you're feeling in a slump, one way to get out of it, your spirit team is saying, is to serve others. Maybe do some community service in some whatever way. Maybe you're, with people, with animals, with the environment. That could really help. And you can even meet some people that way. We literally got the cards, spirit guides. The past has been difficult, but now is the time to believe in your abilities and walk your pathway with confidence. What? They're making this really clear. Wow. So we had the time is right to access and master your abilities. And now we have, now is the time to believe in your abilities and walk your pathway with confidence. You guys are so talented, so gifted. You're so able to live the life you want, to do what you want. You have so many great abilities and gifts, and you're being called to really step into them, to pursue them, to not hold back. Because again, something about like what you do could serve others. Even just living your authentic truth could be such a light for others. But it's time to believe in your abilities, to access, to master your abilities. That is coming through. Maybe you guys are really being called to learn something new. And maybe you're like, oh, it's too late, or like, I'm already on a different path. But you have this desire, you have this passion, you have this calling for a reason. It's part of your sacred plan. So maybe it's time to take that class, to learn that skill, or to, master it, to dive even deeper into it, or to start serving others by utilizing those skills out in the world. What? I know I do this every day, but I'm always like, look at these synchronicities. Unique skills. You guys, your abilities, your skills are being so highlighted here. It's time to utilize your unique skills. Okay, wait, 1441. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. This is crazy. This is just what we've been talking about. Oh my goodness. And then the keywords here: life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. You are really being called by your spirit team to step it up, to really master your skills, develop, and go after like whatever your desires are that you're wanting to learn, or up the learning you're doing, or whatever the practice, the experience with your certain skills, and also to incorporate them into what you do for a living, into your business, into your career. Keep practicing. Don't give up when times get hard, or if there's any failures. Maybe you guys tried something before and it was too hard or difficult, and you're being called to really step it up and to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Seeking a coach, taking a class, getting a mentor, whatever way it is you need to do to develop these skills, to master these skills, to enhance them, to focus your mind on your craft. You have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. That is so true. Wow. Wow. Crazy. You guys, maybe some of you guys are also contemplating what this is for you exactly, because I think this is my reading too. Like I said in the beginning, I'm like, I have some skills that I don't share with the world right now, and I'm just using me as an example, so you guys can like think of it like I have a lot of experience, like degrees and experience in healthcare, and I also have taken astrology courses, including a medical astrology, but I'm not really incorporating that in my craft. And I really do, I don't really use astrology all the time, and that's something I could work on, or maybe even continuing to develop my Lenormand skills, my tarot skills. And I'm also really working on my fitness right now, so maybe it's just like, could be anything like that for you guys. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, spirits want you to know, like when you work on your skills, when you master them, you work on yourself, that is when your manifestations are going to come true. Because you're showing the universe that you want this. You're putting the time, the effort, the energy into it. Where your energy goes, where focus goes, that's what's going to grow. So when you start doing this and putting all this time, effort, energy, discipline, like focus onto your craft, onto your skills, that is when your business is going to boom. That is when you're going to get that job. That's when you're going to get the love, whatever it is. When you clearly decide what you want, what skills you want to work on, what goals you want to work on, and then you put effort and energy into it, Spirit wants you to know that is when it will come to you. Yes. What else for group? Sorry, I keep hitting that. What else for group number 1, Spirit? The beaver. I feel like beavers are hard workers. We're going to see what this animal spirit message is for you with the book. But the beaver spirit, I feel like, yeah, they work really hard. They build things. They use the resources they have. They build things. That's what I'm getting from this. But let's read what the actual guidebook is. Okay, let's see. I'm in the right section. Sorry guys, let's see. This is the mini book, so it's smaller. Okay, here it is. Yeah, look at hard worker. Loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good natures and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless, worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor, selfless service. Okay, that's another synchronicity, selfless service. Yeah, if you're feeling useless, you're just not feeling really productive, you know. Again, something that we even said earlier is to serve others somehow. And also, physical labor, this could be, you know, just putting your energy and effort towards these goals. You know, spirit, again, doesn't want you to give up, to work hard on whatever it is you're wanting, and that's when you're going to get the manifestations of it. But there's also this message maybe to move your body. Like we see Pelly here, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, I apologize, dancing, it looks like. Moving your body could be something really great for you. And again, I saw the blue jay feather today on a walk. So that could be another message for some of you guys that will help you, especially if you're feeling discouraged and stuck. Get that stagnant energy moving in your body by walking outside. And again, that can be when you guys get specific messages and guidance from your angels, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from the animal spirits, the nature spirits, whoever is in your energy and protecting you and working with you now, or whoever you're calling in. But that is your reading, group number 1. I love how there's so many synchronicities here for you. I hope you got the messages your spirit team really urgently wanted to tell you at this time. It's time. They really want you to step into your purpose, I feel like. Step, like, part of the sacred plan. They're like ready for you to get moving on that, to work on your skills, to share your skills. So don't give up. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope this resonated. I hope this was the guidance, the messages that you needed most at this time. I hope you got value from this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. At the time I'm filming this, I am 1 away from 2,000 subscribers. So that would be really exciting. So thank you in advance. If you do enjoy my readings, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot. And like this video, leave a comment. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll link that below. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You chose this feather here. We'll see in a moment what this message is. So we're getting urgent messages from your spirit team. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing some of your precious time, your energy with me today. And thank you to your spirit team for assisting with the reading today. Thank you for my spirit team for being here and assisting as well. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What are the urgent messages you want group number 2 to hear at this time? So we have the bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Oh, how lovely. Your spirit guides want you to look out for it, to expect some blessings. So maybe some of you guys have been going through a tough time and things are about to get better. We'll see what else comes through here for you. I'm going to put that up there. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 2? What does group number 2 need to hear right now? How beautiful. I love this color of this card. A call to transformation, number 17. Metamorphosis, the in-between. Yes, some of you guys may be feeling like you're kind of in the void, kind of stuck right now, like nothing's happening. You're in the cocoon, the chrysalis. There's change coming, transformation. But it says a call to transformation. So I'm feeling like there's some action needed here. So let's see what comes through for you. What messages do you have for group number 2? Wow. Card number 23, Root of Fire, risk it all. You're being called to take a risk, to take a chance. You're being called to transform in some way. And it's interesting, 23, that's a 5, and that's about change, transformation. And fire transmutes energy. We have metamorphosis, transformation. So you guys could be really called to follow your passion, to follow that inner compass, that inner fire, whatever has been really on your mind. Spirit is like confirming when you take a risk, you go after whatever this is, you will be gifted with blessings and happiness. On the bottom, we have another fiery card. Choose freedom. Let's get more message on this. Spirit, what is this urgent message? What do you have for group number 2? Oh, another like fiery card kind of. Well, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. You do. You have the ability. It's up to you. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Getting clear on what you want and then taking the action towards it, moving towards it, will change your destiny, and you will be blessed with this happiness, this peace. Yes. Spirit, what is this message? What do you have for group number 2? Hell, end of a cycle. Yeah, that makes sense. You're coming to the end of a cycle. There's something new here. For a lot of you, there's a new emotional beginning of some sort, a transformation. We have Archangel Uriel in 10. 10 is the ending and new beginning, but this is in reverse. Imbalance, workaholic, detached, sacrifice. All right. So Spirit is calling to your attention that there has been an imbalance and you're being called to transform here. Maybe some of you guys are overly working, or you're sacrificing a lot of yourself to help others for your job, and maybe you're just losing yourself along the way or not feeling satisfied. Spirit is calling you to follow your passion. Some of you guys are being called to pursue entrepreneurship, to pursue your passions. Maybe some of you guys want to start a business or start say like a YouTube channel or social media or whatever it is, or start learning something new. It doesn't necessarily have to be business, but for a lot of you, this is a sign. And risking it all, like putting a risk out there, you know, starting that company, starting to put yourself out there. I'm gonna make sure these are in frame. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's get more cards here for you. Interesting. This is all coming together. Okay. I'm gonna use this super deck here. We're gonna split it in 2 and then get a card from each. What message do you have for group number 2, Spirit? Wow. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation, time to evolve. Yes, it's time to evolve. That's all over this. It's time to evolve, and also trust in your ability to guide others. Yeah, maybe some of you guys are being called to, you know, apply for a leadership position or to start your own business again. And also just be the leader of your life, your own life, you know? Spirit, what else for group number 2? Harmony and resolution. Interesting. We have happiness, peace, harmony, resolution. I think there's something here with like a lot of fear with going after something new, but Spirit wants to assure you, like, you will have more peace, you will have more harmony. Maybe there's a lot of like issues that come up lately, but it might be because you're not living in an alignment or in an aligned state. And it's like Spirit saying, trying to tell you something's imbalanced here. And that's why things aren't working. But like when you start following your passions and stop sacrificing yourself for other people or whatever it is, when you go after your own destiny, that's when it's going to be more peaceful and things are going to work out because you're in alignment. But I feel like you're really being guided towards such a beautiful state. Blessings, happiness, peace. It's just Spirit wants you to follow your passions and to evolve. It's time for change. It's time for transformation. Time to take risks. It's the end of a cycle. And I feel like the cycle maybe for some of you has been a little dark or dull or just not the best. Dewdrop Fairy. Be open to loving yourself, for you are worthy of that love. Yes. Love yourself. Maybe some of you guys have been depriving yourself of your dreams, of your desires, because you have something within you that you don't feel worthy enough. You don't, you don't love yourself. Or, this is like a common thing a lot of us have to learn and grow from. Maybe it's even a lifelong journey, is self-love. Is knowing that we are enough, that we are worthy of our desires, of living the life of our dreams. And when you love yourself, it'll make it easier to make those changes that are in alignment with your dreams, that are in alignment with, what makes you happy. Wow, we're going to get another card, but I just feel like I have to show you this on the bottom. You have limitless potential. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. Yeah, there's definitely this energy, we have the peace, happiness, harmony here. I do feel like a lot of you guys are really tense. And Spirit wants to just give you this reminder, that everything's okay, to let go of the tension, that you are being guided to this change, to a new cycle, because it will bring you more peace and harmony. And maybe doing some things to release tension would be really helpful for you, like spending time in nature, doing things that light you up and bring you joy, like hobbies. And I feel like right when I said that, some people might be like, I don't have time for that, You do. Anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, you can make a reality. And also, Spirit's saying there's an imbalance here in your life. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's something with what are you giving your time to? Are you sacrificing yourself for others? You should. There's no reason not to have time for yourself. You deserve that self-love. You deserve to have hobbies or to do whatever it is you please, to go after your dreams. You do. And you have limitless potential. And you're really being called to step into it, to take risks, to take chances, to make actions align with your dreams, with your destiny. That is how this is going to happen here. Act on your idea. Card number 22. You might be seeing that number. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach. Goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, discipline. Act on your ideas. Take risks. Trust in your abilities. Have that drive. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. You have limitless potential. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Yes, but there's some action needed, some discipline, some, going after your ambitions and your goals. That is what will drive you out of this cycle that you might not be enjoying right now. Wow. What else for group number 2, Spirit? Well, this came out for the last group too. Clearly decide what you want. That is how Spirit can give it to you. Clearly decide what you want. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Spirit wants you to get so clear. Spirit wants you to get out your journal. Write down your goals. What is it you truly want? And don't hold back. Don't let other, don't be like, oh, I can't do that because this person. Spirit doesn't want you to sacrifice yourself anymore. What do you want? Where do you want to be in a year, in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Like, that could help maybe. What goals you want to achieve. What do you want specifically? And then that's when you can think of, what can I do to transform this now? What can I let go of? When you get very clear on what you want, then it'll make it easier to act on your ideas. And then that will help, like getting that clarity, like this says, will help Spirit bring it into your life easily. So it's a combination of getting clear on what you want and then taking the action on that. Because when you get very clear on what you want, all of a sudden Spirit's going to give you these ideas. You're going to get these like intuition stuff that's going to, look right here. It looks like this Spirit's just communicating through the third eye there. You're going to get these ideas, epiphanies on how to get there. And then Spirit's like wants you to act on that as well. So step 1, get clear on what you want right now. Take some time. You have the time, and this is your life we're talking about. So get clear on your goals and what you want. And then take some action every day. How can you get closer to that? And then pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the ideas you get. Pay attention to your dreams. And when you get these ideas, act on them. That is when everything's going to happen very soon for you. Let's get a final card here, Spirit. What does group number 2? What else for group number 2? Starfish. I believe this card has to do with intuition. We're going to look in the guidebook for this one. So that is in the water. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? When in balance, uplifting, artistic, expressive. When out of balance, gossips, feels empty. To bring into balance, positive friends. Okay, there's definitely a message here coming back to like sacrificing yourself for others, like maybe living other people's dreams or doing what other people want, and maybe like along the way you've forgotten what your calling is, what your dreams are, what you want, and you've been putting others first and maybe doing things so other people think you have it together, caring what other people think about you. Now is the time to focus on your own destiny, not what other people think. It's time to focus on your dreams, your happiness, your own inner peace, your ambitions. And when you do this, that is when you're going to be blessed. Spirit is going to be blessing you. When you step into alignment, when you get clear on what you want, truly what you want, not what others want for you, that is when all these blessings and peace, harmony, all of this are going to come in, and when things are going to change for you for the better. Yes. So that concludes your reading, group number 2. What your spirit team really wanted you to hear today. So I hope this found you in the right timing. I hope these messages resonated. I hope this was the guidance, the insight you needed at this time. I hope you got so much value from this reading. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. At the time I'm filming this, I am 1 away from 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't and you enjoy my videos or readings here, please subscribe. That really means a lot to me. Leave a comment, a like. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can do so at my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll link that down below if you are interested. I did see 1717 on the clock, and when I catch things like that, we need to look. Let's just see. Do we have one final quick message for group number 2, Spirit? Oh, and again, we had 2 in your group 2. I love that. So yeah, we'll just read this message and we'll say goodbye, unless there's more that wants to come through. It's like Spirit's like, we're not over yet. Okay, where is it? It's gonna be like the last card. Literally. Oh my god, it was the second to last. Take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're headed in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Wow. Yeah, you're being called to spend some time alone and think about what you truly want. Think about your own needs. Take time to consider things over. What do you want? That's Spirit confirming what we were talking about, so yeah. I feel like you're headed towards your soul mission, yes. Love that. Aspirations. What are your aspirations in life? All right, thanks, Spirit, for confirming everything we've already really been saying. But doing some breath work can help you guys when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. That's another message. But anyways, that's for real it now. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. So what messages do your spirit team need you to hear right now? I chose this beautiful feather here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you so much for spending some of your precious time, your energy with me today. And thank you to your spirit team for assisting with today's reading as well as mine. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is group number 3 needing to hear at this time? Oh, we have the duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Ooh, okay. Maybe things have been a little challenging, a little stressful, a little difficult. And your spirit team is here today to give you some advice, some tips on that, it looks like. But let's see what else comes through for you. I love ducks, by the way. I don't know why. I love seeing them when I'm on my walks and stuff, which makes me think I don't think I have one. Taking walks. The reason I said walks, that's something that could definitely be some advice that's coming through for a lot of you. Finding comfort and balance in simple ways, like getting outside and taking a walk, connecting with nature. Connecting with nature could be a great way where you see signs, synchronicities, and like from your spirit team. You know, to know they're there and also to get some guidance and messages as well. Yeah. Card number 24, happiness is freedom from fear. Okay, maybe this is what this stress has been around. Maybe a lot of you guys are afraid. There's some fear. Maybe it's fear of the unknown or just stressful, like not knowing what's going on with your current situations. And I feel like you're being guided on ways to overcome this fear, to get freedom from fear and bring more happiness, more comfort, more balance into your life. Oh. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3? Enough for now and always. You are enough. Worthiness, faith in needs being met. Yeah, there's definitely stress coming through for group number 3. You guys will have enough. Your needs will be met. And so I want you to have faith in that and not let fear overcome you. Because when you get into that fear state, that lack mentality, that scarcity mindset, it could keep you in that vibration and prevent you from getting some of the blessings that are coming through. And Spirit wants you to know you are worthy, you are enough. You've always been enough, you always will be. But mostly what I'm getting from this card is that, yeah, there's fear and stress, maybe around money or finances or something. And Spirit wants you to know your needs will be met and not to let fear overcome you. And I know that's easier said than done, so I feel like that's why we're also getting some practical advice here, like, seeking comfort in simple ways, not in destructive ways. I know sometimes, like, could want to eat or like food that's not great for you, or drink, or turn to substances, or porn, or online shopping, whatever it is, when you feel that stress or that fear or negative thoughts creep up, there's simple ways and healthier ways, like getting outside for a walk. Maybe even taking a shower that can really cleanse the energy and get you out of a certain headspace. But, okay, let's see what else is coming through for group number 3 here. Wow, the shadow. Card number 18, trials and tribulations. Yeah, you guys have been going through it, haven't you? I'm so sorry, but this is Spirit saying you guys happiness is coming, and they're trying to help you here. They're trying to help you find more happiness. You guys have been in the shadow doing that shadow work, but also really thinking of the fear here. Look at this. Looks like the moon card here. Oh, I think yeah. This is associated with the moon card. I'm filming this on a full moon. I think, I'm posting it on a full moon too. So if you guys are watching this in real time, or it doesn't matter, but I know most people watch it within the first few days. But if you're watching this later, you could still do this or look and see when the next full moon is. But you could do a release ritual. Maybe write down all your fears and worries and negative thoughts. You can write them all down and you can burn it safely, or you can just rip up the paper, do some sort of ritual with that, and that could be really helpful for you. Like an energetic cleanse, like getting it out. Yeah, something with cleansing is coming through. I feel like this came through in another reading. I don't know if you watched that one recently. It's okay if not. But cleansing with that shower thing that came up. You have a lot of stuff maybe going on in your head, at night, and it's like maybe really eating away at you, and it's going to be really good just to purge that from your mind, to get it out of you, to write it down. This came out in another group. Pel. I think it's Pel. It might be Pelly. Light your fire. Light your fire. Burn that shit up. Excuse me, French. But burn away. Like, get rid of that. Light things away. Transmute the pain. Transmute the pain. Let go of it. Let go of the fears and worries. Get them out. In another way, movement. Movement. Somatic shaking could be really powerful for you, but dance, walking, just getting that stagnant energy out of your body, and also getting the thoughts and the racing thoughts, the negative thoughts out of your body, lighting that up, letting them out. Yes. Yeah, so that card came out in another group, but it's a totally different message for you. We have self-respect and worthiness, card number 35 in reverse. So yeah, a lot of you guys could have really feelings of insecurity lately, be overly critically of yourself. Maybe there's some codependent relationships that you're being called to release to, or just you're feeling just blah. Spirit wants you to know worthiness has come up twice now. You are worthy. You are enough. And I feel like you've had some thoughts, some toxic thoughts, negative thoughts about yourself. I mean, I've been there. It's something I work on. So no judgment here ever on this channel. But Spirit's calling you to really, to realize that you are so worthy. You're so amazing. And it's time to get those negative thoughts out on paper to destroy it. It sounds like weird, like how would that actually help? But it is something energetic happens there. And also to feel more worthy and enough, saying affirmations will be really helpful for you. There's affirmation tapes on YouTube. I actually listened to one when I was meditating today instead of a regular guided meditation. So if you're not sure what affirmations to use, you can look up stuff on YouTube, or you can just come up with ones that really fit you and your situation right now. Could be really great too. Like, I am worthy, I'm enough. Those are some I've used for a long time. But maybe it has to do with finances, love, whatever it is. So I think Spirit's really calling you to do that release ritual, and then right after, you can practice like gratitude and then start the positive affirmations and make that a daily practice. And you will see yourself slowly coming more to the light, getting out of the shadows, finding more balance here in your life, more happiness. Mother Mary, miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Wow. And Mother Mary is such a healing, beautiful energy who's always there, especially for women and children, but anyone, you know, I feel like that's definitely, you have this beautiful support system around you, and, you know, Mother Mary energy as well. But miraculous encounter. Don't be afraid of being powerful. You guys are powerful. Maybe something has happened in your life to make you, to take away your power or think you aren't, but I feel like you're being called to reclaim that, to realize you're so powerful, to light that fire within you, to reclaim, yeah. A lot of you are very empathic, very psychic. Maybe you pushed those aside because you didn't feel safe when you were growing up. And through this process of, you know, starting to love yourself and starting to feel better and getting rid of the fears and everything, I feel like you might really start to get more connected to your intuition here and have more divine experiences. And I feel like there really is that energy of being in nature. I feel like will really help you connect to the divine. But I feel like also your spirit team wants you to know that you're very divinely supported, very divinely protected. You have support all around you. And maybe it doesn't feel like it at that time, but you do. And I feel like if you ask for signs, you ask for something right now, or when you're feeling the need for that, you will have a divine experience. You will see a sign. Maybe it's a feather, maybe it's a number, maybe it's a song coming on. It'll be in subtle ways, but that's something you could do for confirmation here. Oh, something flipped over. Lady Nada. Expanded heart, openness, liberation. Let yourself love and be loved. Yes, that's coming through twice here. You know, when things come up multiple times, it's definitely significant. Self-worth, self-love. You are so worthy. Love yourself. Let love in. Liberate yourself from the fears. Liberate yourself from the negative thinking. Your heart chakra is really about to expand throughout all of this. Like she's even holding above her heart right there. Your heart chakra's maybe been blocked here because of past pain or tough situations going on and feeling not enough. But you are enough. You are worthy, and your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are here today to really emphasize that and let you know that they're always there for you. That they love you. You have a lot of feminine energy around you. I feel like maybe a lot of you in this pile, you need that. You just, that mothering, like loving, nurturing support. And that's definitely the type of spirit team you have right now. So don't be afraid to reach out for them. Some of you guys, your own mother might be really present, or other female figures, ancestors in your life too, could be really around you right now. We also have another feminine energy, the Fairy Queen. Wow. When you start believing in yourself, you'll find the power and wisdom within you to bring about a desired change. Yes, there is a really big message here today from your spirit team to love yourself, to believe in yourself, and they're, you know, also giving you some tools to help you do that. That's when you'll see the end of these trials and tribulations. Happiness, whatever it is whatever you're desiring. What else for group number 3? '23, endless cycles. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Yeah. A lot of you guys are feeling that tiredness, the depression, you know, the fears and stuff, and this is what this is all about, is breaking free of that pattern. Live life for yourself. Follow your passions, you know, love yourself. Maybe you guys have been really sacrificing yourself for other people, but there's something, a change has come up multiple times. There is change coming in. And we have here the word movement. So that's another synchronicity, moving your body. But I feel like you're really breaking free of a pattern of negative thinking or negative self-talk or self-loathing, whatever it is for you. So when you know, your spirit team wants you to really love yourself because you are so worthy of that. And that's when you're going to start to see things really shift for you. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Okay, there could be some inner child healing that really this could be stemming from. Yeah. Maybe there's something in childhood where you didn't feel loved, you didn't feel enough, like you had, no matter what you did, you didn't get the love or attention from your parents or from your caregivers. Maybe there's abandonment, neglect, wounds that you're being called to heal, or just even acknowledging them a lot of times. And that can be something you really can release here with this full moon energy. Acknowledging it and then letting it go so you can break free of a cycle. So, you know, maybe that it has affected your relationships, like you haven't gotten close to other people or you push people away because of that. And that could be, you know, affecting your love life, even your love for yourself, your friendships, family situations. You could be playing small because maybe you were like, you know, again, like maybe your psychic gifts were out when you were younger and you're told to suppress them and felt like you couldn't be yourself. Maybe you were told not to talk, like, or not to be your true self in another way too. But Spirit's like, you know, don't be afraid of being powerful. Your inner child needs a little comforting. Maybe that's why we have a lot of motherly energy around you right now. It's comforting you, your inner child, right now. Spirit, what else for group number 3? The hawk. I feel like we're going to read this, but I feel like there's a really positive message within this. Let's see. I think we can... Did I miss a deck? I feel like you guys have... No, I don't think so. Okay, let's see what the hawk's animal spirit has for you. I think it's one of the last ones. Oh, the eagles. Hawk, watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eye of the hawk watch your every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly. When out of balance, sees too much, suspicious. To bring into balance, perspective shift. I think it's interesting. We have messenger of divinity. This message was sent from divinity itself, and we have divine experiences over here. So I feel like you guys definitely get a lot of messages, but also I feel like there's this message, like right now what we're saying is like, practicing self-love, doing a release ritual. It might like seem small or minor, but Spirit's like, don't take it lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it could redirect your course. It could help give you this perspective shift. So not be like, just brush it off. Like I feel like you're really being called to incorporate, you know, what resonated here. The affirmations, the release ritual, the movement. Maybe even listening to some like heart chakra meditations. The inner child work. If you want to break free of a cycle, a negative cycle, where it feels like everything's not going right, the trials and tribulations keep happening, there's fear, Mm-hmm. Because when out of balance, suspicious really makes me think of fear, like thinking everyone's out to get you, or like everyone has a bad agenda, or whatever it is for you specifically. So maybe, you hear messages like this before or in readings, but you don't really act on the messages. I feel like your spirit team is like, it's time to put a little bit of something into practice if you want to break free of this. If you want to break free of certain patterns in your life. Because your spirit team, they love you so much, group number 3. So, so much. And they want you to be free of fear. They want you to be happy. They want you to know your worth. They want you to open your heart and let love in from friends, people, lovers, whoever. Because you deserve that. So what can you let go of? What can you release? And, what practices can you develop? Mirror affirmations, meditations, walks. You got this. You are about to break free of this cycle and really start to have that self-love, to step into your power, to believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. I just feel like giving you a big hug. Your spirit team is just so loving and yeah, again, a lot of that motherly, that feminine energy around you. Just give yourself a little hug. I do that sometimes. Put your arms around yourself. Give yourself a hug. I just did it. It really does feel good sometimes. But that concludes your reading, group number 3. Oh, Emmy says bye. I hope it resonated. I hope you got the guidance, the messages, and the insight you need most at this time. I hope you got value from this. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. At the time I'm filming this, I'm 1 subscriber away from 2,000. So thank you. If you do enjoy my readings, please subscribe. Appreciate you. Like this video, leave a comment. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll link that below for you if you're interested. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3.